Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to wake up and clean ourselves and dress in our Sunday best clothes and get ready. Raise our hands in readiness to welcome the new genuine superpower taking over, and that is China. I know it might sound disgusting. It sounds bitter to some of us, and to others it sounds ridiculous. And still that small group that always call these things Jabba must be also talk. They are exercising their own freedom of speech, so they can call this Jabba. They have freedom to speak, so they are exercising their freedom of speech, so they are allowed. But let's wait and see what the test of time will say. But I'm saying, get ready to embrace or to welcome the new superpower China. The genuine superpower. And I see if you look closely the way things are happening currently, the way things are running in this world currently, nature has decided to put things right. Nature has decided to put things right. For a long time, liars have claimed to be the superpower, making a lot of noise and lies and propaganda, superpower. But when I say lies don't survive the test of time, you call it Jabba, you will see an egg walking very soon. Because you cannot cause chaos. I've always told you that this world has its owner. You know, human beings, we came into this world, then we became so clever. We thought that we are now so clever. Now we want to modify this world into what we want. And this is what is causing all of us harm. Somebody branding himself a superpower with lies and what do we call them? Causing conflicts, inciting two countries, telling this country this and telling the other country this, and so these two neighbors start fighting. In the real sense, they don't know even what they are fighting for. But they are fighting. The same person supporting this side with weapons, the same person supporting the other side with weapons. Their ultimate goal, the manipulators must always reach their goal. It doesn't matter what they do or the route they take to reach their goal. What they want is to reach their goal. That is manipulators. They don't even care about their ethics. But this world has its honor. So you won't cheat everybody every time for good. One day, one time you will be exposed. and you are now exposed. Now what you're doing now are called the last kicks of a dying horse. The last kicks of a dying horse is what you're doing now. You know, China is very silent. China, if you want to know things, somebody who is genuine, you just look at somebody in the face and you know this person is genuine. Somebody who is manipulative, you just see the way he's talking, showing off. We just know this one is a trickster. China is very silent. And China came from the ground. And China rose step by step. Baby steps, but steady. China rose by baby steps, but steady. And with the support of nature, China is now entering superpower, world superpower, without using any force, without using any tricks, without bringing conflicts between two countries. Now, people of the world, it's now your time to enjoy the superiority of a genuine person. We've endured the self-claimed superiority of liars enough, and nature has decided to come and rescue us. Now, the genuine superpower is coming in, and it's time to welcome and embrace our new superpower. You know, some people that have been taken over by the media. I told you until the lions have their storytellers, tales of the hunt will always glorify the hunter. Don't be fooled that that hunter is stronger than the lion. No. The lion is stronger than the hunter. Only that the lions don't have storytellers. So every tales that are told will always glorify the hunter, which is America. But in real sense, the lion is 10,000 times stronger than the hunter. So when your brain has been captured with the storytellers of the hunter, all the media in the world belong to the hunter. So they will always glorify the hunter. You know, the hunter, you know what the hunter does? The hunter can give you a pinch of salt, like this. Hunter comes and gives you a pinch of salt. Then, when their storytellers are going to tell that story, they are going to show that hunter giving you tons of salt. But in real sense, they give only a pinch. Maybe 2 grains, 2 crystals or 3 crystals of salt. That is what they give. But the storytellers will show you the hunter giving trailers, containers of salt. Your last days are here, my friends. Believe it or not, you manipulate people. The very bad thing is that all this chaos that have been in the world, who is fighting who is just due to these hunters. And I don't know how these hunters came to be so wicked. Because they are not even one people. There are people from different countries who merged there. I don't know how they came to collude, and then what do we call it? They call it preparation or any. There's an offense called preparation to commit a felony, conspiracy. Yeah, I don't know how they conspired, because there are people from different countries that gathered there. Some ran away because of political whatever in their countries. Then they found a place to call home. They took that land from Red Indians and called it their home. And they conspired to start manipulating people, causing chaos between countries, doing every sort of wicked things just to rise up. But nature is good. Nature just gives you time. Nature gives you time to rise up with all your wickedness. Nature will just give you time. Until the time you will now forget that this world belongs to you. You now think that you start thinking that this world belongs to you. You see, nature is always very, very, very fair and wise. You see the way what nature did to Pharaoh. Pharaoh was given wealth. Nature gives you wealth. Nature knows very well that this wealth will one day want to make you to be God. This wealth, when it becomes too much excess, you'll one day want to be worshipped by God. That is when nature will now come down on you, the way it came down on Pharaoh in Egypt. Now, nature is now coming down on this hunter. Those who have eyes to see have already seen it. But those whose minds were captured by the storytellers, the hunter storytellers, and their minds, the people that their minds are in bondage because of the storytellers of the hunter. They begin, hey, my friends, these people are liars. They use one question you should ask: why is it that everywhere there is a conflict, they must be there? You must find its name there. Everywhere there is a conflict, you must find its name there. Why? Why every two countries fighting, you must find America somewhere? This world has its honor. This world is not for America. This world is for God. And the honor of this world will not allow you to use this world as your tool. It will not allow you to use this world as your tool. Now it has come back. China is not talking. But there are people like us who are sitting down and looking at things the way they happen. We already know that China is taking the superpower. And some people like us will not keep quiet, will talk. China will not say that. But people who sit back and watch things closely, keenly, the way things are rolling, have already seen that nature has chosen Putin to clear the way, because nature wants China to come into that power in a soft way. Nature does not want China to take this thing like Museveni took Uganda from the bush. No. Nature wants humanity to see the difference between liars ruling and genuine people ruling. So nature wants to put somebody who is genuine. So that is why nature does not want the genuine person to come with force. Because force, nature wants to show you that force don't survive the test of time, and lies don't survive the test of time. So those people who entered there with the lies, they are going down. And I tell you, whatever is happening now is the last kicks of a dying horse. That is what they are doing now. They have refused that they are going down. But with time, an egg will walk. So China just wants to come up softly, without any chaos, and take over this power. Russia has only been used to clear the way. First, nature will give Russia means of clearing way. You see, they wanted to come and camp in Ukraine because they had seen, you know, even the religious books tell us that the devil is a scholar. The devil is the scholar of scholars, the guru of the scholars, the devil. So the same way, these manipulators, they are always very sharp, and they are ready for sin. You see these things that's happening. Whatever I'm saying here, they know. It's not that they don't know. They know. It's only that they've put so much fear in people. They have put so much fear in people that even people who know this cannot say. But even them, they know they are going down. It's only that they don't want to accept it. That's why they are kicking the last kicks of a dying horse. So China is coming to take over, genuinely rising up, as everybody is seeing. China coming from scratches, rising up, baby steps, but steady, baby steps are steady. China rising up, and everybody is seeing, and China just coming up, and now China is taking over. Dying horses have still not refused. And this fear that they've instilled in people know things. People don't just want to talk. They killed Gaddafi here. They bring chaos in every country. They bring chaos. They bring chaos. They bring their people. They cause trouble in a country. Then they pretend to come to rescue or to aid. Your days are numbered. Even that Israel you are using. You know, I told you, the devil is a scholar. The devil is a guru of a scholar. And the devil knew very well the secret in this Israel. That's why I told you in the previous video to fear Israel. So that is why they took Israel and placed Israel like this. And then their storytellers are manipulating things to seem that they are the people helping Israel. America is helping Israel with nothing. America cannot help anybody. I've said it before and I'm saying it again. America cannot help anybody genuinely. America is helping Israel with nothing. The only thing they discovered that these Israelites have adaptive features. They have adaptive features that all these other humans don't have because of the suffering they've passed through. So they decided to come close to Israel so that they can use Israel. Now, one simple truth that anybody who does not know should know, that America minus Israel is zero. If I knew Portuguese, I would say it in Portuguese, and if I knew German, I would say it in German. If I knew French, I would also say it in French. But let me say it in English. The only thing I know, the only one I know is English. The only one that I learned is English. America minus Israel is zero. Oh. So there is only one step. And being that Israel is guided by, you know, there is somebody that's guided by God, and there is somebody that is guided by the devil. So Israel is guided by God. So Israel will soon realize this, and Israel will come to China, and they will hold hands with China like this. And I've just said America minus Israel is zero. Now that is the only tip that is remaining. Call it Jabba now. But I pray for that God gives you life, so that you will be alive to see this thing you're calling Jaba happening. Israel is coming to join China, team up with China. America is going to be left alone to zero, where it belongs. Then Israel will team up with China. Putin will go on with his duty of airing dirty linen in public, of airing America's dirty linen in public, so that the whole public will know. The whole public will understand. Will now understand. You know, right now, even if you tell somebody, they tell you, oh, America, somebody is telling me that America, is getting us drugs for I don't know which diseases. The heads that are too blocked by the hunter, they don't see anything. They only see the hunter as a savior. Somebody makes something, some disease, then comes and places it in you, and then you start getting sick, and then he pretends to be bringing drugs for you, and they say the drugs cost millions of shillings. So these people are very poor, they cannot afford, so they will be buying drugs for you and giving drugs for you for free, and now you worship him like a god. Nonsense. They will cheat some people sometime, but they will not cheat everybody every time. There are people who know things, only that they don't want to talk. But life is one. Life is one. Even if you remain silent, you can go outside here, you are knocked by a vehicle, die. Life is only one. You die with everything, you know. So better you talk them. Even if you die and you say it. These tricks will not work again. Somebody sits in a laboratory and designs some disease, then brings it and puts it in you people, and then you start suffering, and then they claim they have discovered the medicine, and the medicine is very costly, so you cannot afford that medicine, and so many people have that disease, so they are coming to help you with giving you free medicine, so that you can always bow down and worship them, because you know, if they always threaten. You see, if they want to force you to do something, they threaten you that with sanctions, and they threaten you that they will withdraw aid. What aid do they withdraw? Do they even give aid in the first place? They've made their own diseases they brought to you. Now they cheat you that they're bringing aid to help those who are suffering from disease, something they created, and then you see that as help, and then you start worshipping them. Nonsense. They will not do that forever. For some people, for some time. And so many people know this. I'm not saying something that people don't know. So many people know this, only that people don't want to talk. But nature will use people. Nature will pick. The same way nature picked Putin. Nature will pick people that will talk. Nature will pick people from all over the world that will talk. And with time, everyone in the world will know their tricks. Even this media that they have captured, they have captured the media. Very soon, things are turning around. Storytellers will not glorify the hunter anymore. The tales of the hunt will not glorify the hunter anymore. Tales of the hunt will now be glorifying the lion. Call it Jaba now. With the time an egg will walk, and you will see an egg walking. So I've said Israel. There are people who are guided with God. They are under God's guidance. So soon, in some time to come, you will see Israel exit that America, and you will see that Israel coming to team up with the new superpower. Because Israel, I told you, Israel is the marking scheme. Whether you accept it or not, Israel is the marking scheme of life. How people should live. If you want to know how people should live, make good use of the things that nature make available to you when they are still available. Look at Israel. Israel is the marking scheme of life. So I don't know if I just want things to go fast forward, because I know I see the way things are coming in future, but they're coming so slow that people cannot even see. But what is going to happen is that Israel is going to team up with China. America is, I told you, America minus Israel is 0. So that Israel is going to exit America. They are going to team up with Israel. Meanwhile, Putin will continue this. Will continue exposing, so that the general public can know the lies that the hunter has been using against them. And that same nature will pick people. Nature will pick people that will talk from different parts of the world, so that the general public can know how they have always been manipulated. These countries that have been fighting, I told you, Iraq and Iran. When some president came to Iran, and Iran started becoming so developed, and Iran started developing very fast. Then there were some Americans there that, I don't know, they were kind of interfering. You know, America doesn't want anything good for anybody. They are always in, what do you call it? Insecurity. They are always insecure. And that is what is bringing chaos. They are always insecure. They think somebody will make a bomb that will bomb them. They always feel insecure. That is the nature of a liar. Nature of a liar. Somebody who is a liar, who is a manipulator, always feels insecure. All the indicators show this. I don't know why people don't look at things. Open your eyes and see. Look at things. Look at these liars. All indications show that these liars. Chaos, all this chaos you see in the world is just insecurity. America thinks that they are going to be exposed, insecure. They feel insecure. That is why you see all this chaos in the world. America is involved. America came, they wanted to disable, somebody took over the presidency. I think it was somebody took over the president in Iran. And that country began developing very fast, and really, they really rose very fast. America does not want that. So America came to Iraq and started inciting. I told you they don't deal direct. They don't want to do things direct, so that they are not seen. They cannot be exposed. But nature has now decided to expose them. So they came through Iraq and they started inciting people of Iraq. And they vowed to support them with weapons and soldiers and everything. So it was like Iraq and Iran were fighting. But there was nothing being fought for. Iraq did not fight. They didn't even know why they were fighting Iraq. Iraq did not know why they were going to fight Iran. But Iraq started fighting Iran. Why was all this? Just because Iran was growing so much and developing, and people were growing in economy. So America was jealous. So it wanted a way to bring down Iran. So it came through Iraq, used Iraq. So Iraq, it was like Iraq was the one attacking Iran. Well, in real sense, it was America attack. You know, when I say, when I talk here, I talk me as I'm called Oyo. My name is Oyo. I talk as Oyo. I don't have somebody talking behind me. No, it's me talking. So I'm not Iraq beating Iran because an America is behind. I'm just talking this thing from, I'm manufacturing them in my head, then translating them into words, then transferring them into your ears directly, raw and edited. So America came, their main aim is to disable Iran. They came to use Iraq. So Iraq came to attack Iran, but the forces that were used to attack were US. Those people that they went to attack, these people had no weapons. These people were busy. That president made people concentrate on education. He made sure, and he just wanted to bring up that country. He made sure everybody was getting educated. There was education, the free education, there was everything. So that country was really rising very much, very hard, at a very high speed. So they didn't even have weapons. They didn't have. America came with full force, teamed up with Iraq, and started beating Iran, just to disable Iran. But I tell you, nature. There's something that nature stands with you. They didn't have any weapons, these Iran people. But all forces came from America and Iraq. They were attacked. My friend, you with no weapons, you are not trained even in war. Fighting people who claim to be superpowers, self-proclaimed superpowers, and you have no weapons. How did this war go for 8 years? Don't joke with nature, my friend. People with all the weapons, all the sophisticated weapons in the world, coming to attack somebody who is helpless. And the war goes on for 8 years. How did the war go on? How are they responding? You can't fight nature. 8 years, and after that 8 years, they didn't even win. Iran remained. They didn't win the war. With everything and all the machinery and all the civilization, they didn't even win. Iran remained there. So I tell you, all the civilization you see this world, this thing America boasts and these people boast here, all the civilization, everything, even people going to Mars. You see these people going to Mars. Rocket. These rockets. Everything came from Middle East. If you look closely, everything you see. These rockets, this one's going under the sea to see Titanic killing people there. This one's going up the moon, going to the moon. This one's going to Mars. This one's going to where? All this technology you see now, all of them dig deep into history. They originated in Middle East. But the storytellers belong to the hunter. So tales of the hunt will always glorify the hunter. Okay. Have that for now. And if you think these are lies, I say lies don't survive the test of time. So my lies will not survive the test of time. But the test of time, with time, you will see that these things will come to be true. Because it's only that I'm the only one talking. I'm the one talking. But if many people know these things I'm saying here, it's only that they don't want to talk. So many people know these things I'm saying. There are only a number of people that are still, their brains have been tied by chains with this hunter. So they always see the hunters very helpful. So they will tell you, America's do what? They show you so many things, Chinooks, all the technology. I told you America, I'm saying here and I'm repeating, America minus Israel is zero. And you are going to prove it. Once Israel exits and joins China, you'll see that America is zero. America minus Israel is zero. All this technology, you see they brag of. All this technology they brag of are from Middle East. Goodbye. Have a nice day.